strategic management.
Okay.
So using the 8 hours for each day, I lecture the basics of strategic management. I have lectured in the graduate class.
Your voice is gone.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, graduate class means like maybe those audience participants are maybe from 22 years old to 26 or
Yes.
7, something like that?
Yes.
Oh, young students. That's energetic. Hey, can you tell me, how are they? I mean, is there any difference between like, you are lecturing in MBA like us and those young students? Is there any difference? Can you show?
Yes, there are big differences
Okay.
about the knowledge of current society, not the business, but current social situation in about Osaka Prefecture.
Okay.
Of course, they understand what happens in Osaka Prefecture, especially in their own not the business. How do I say? Yeah, their own. なんて言うんだこれ。
Circles? Circles? No?
お仕事ないね。their job area.
Oh, okay. Their industry?
No, because there'sあれでも自治体って大阪プレフェクチャーの人ってなんて言うんでしたっけ
Local government. Local
yeah.
government, maybe.
Local government. Yeah,
I think
Osaka
local government.
Prefecture. Thanks. Yeah. So yeah, because they are the Osaka Prefecture government workers. So
Okay. That's interesting.
but they work all day only in the office of Osaka Prefecture. So they don't have to get several information about what happens in economy or even the policy. So they have no motivation to acquire such knowledge.
Okay.
That's why the
That's
difference
interesting.
big. Yeah, so big difference lies in the knowledge level about the current society.
All right. So they are graduates, university graduates, and they are working in Osaka government, Osaka local government, and
Yes.
but Osaka government requested you to give them the strategic management session.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. What is their aim actually?
Because it's quite useful to make a policy making. For example, if you want to create the policy towards aging people in Osaka Prefecture, you should start the ideal situation of Osaka Prefecture, the vision or the mission. Then you must analyze the current situation using the SWOT analysis, 3C analysis, PEST analysis, and etc. By using such methods, you can capture what actually happens in Osaka Prefecture. Then you will develop a concrete policy for realizing the ideal situation of Osaka Prefecture. Such a way of thinking is totally equal to the concept of strategic management.
I see. Okay, so all right. So how many people were there as your student?
more than 200.
Oh my God. So that means it's difficult for them to raise the hand and ask you questions.
Basically, it's they just sit on the chair and they heard my lecture, but they are requested to uh, uh, engage in the workshops as
Okay.
I usually do.
Okay. So you made them the group, like maybe five people in
Yes,
one group, and
yeah,
they do.
4-person group.
Okay. So that means like a 50 groups in there.
Yes, but each day about 60.
I see.
So total about 200 in 3 days.
I see. I got it. Wow, that's great. So were you excited, or I know you are tired. Of course, it's tiring things, but
Yes, but
excited.
I've got excited. I feel it's quite important sessions for Osaka Prefecture and for the
Mm,
future of the Osaka
mm,
Prefecture.
mm,
Yeah.
mm. Hey, Koichi,
Yes.
I want to ask you, do you think there is difference between like high educated people and not high educated people? I mean, as a teacher, do you think is there any difference? Do you see any differences between them?
Mm, mm. It's a good but difficult question for
Yeah,
me.
sorry for that. I know.
Basically, I don't change the content or the method of the lecture. But yes, of course, there is a difference. But what's the difference? What's the difference?
Yeah, from
Mm,
your feeling, impression.
mm. Maybe the way of participation is a big difference.
Okay.
Highly
Okay.
educated person, yeah, are quite used to such study sessions. So they understand how to engage in that session and how to get the knowledge from that session.
Mm,
So they utilize the session by doing the uh,
raising hands.
questions,
Mm,
uh, uh, talking about his or her opinions, or uh, doing workshop positively with encouraging the colleagues.
right.
Not the non-educated person doesn't understand how to join the session, how to utilize the session. So they uh, they have no idea how they act in such workshop or lesson. So they are not likely to say his or her opinion. Don't do such questions and don't
Mm,
encourage or act, don't do workshop not so actively.
okay. Oh, it's interesting. I think if they were studying in overseas, I think they will write hand,
Yeah,
voice
yeah, yeah,
out,
yeah.
that
Yes,
kind of
yes,
things.
yes.
But I
Yes, it's
see.
a difference of the education. Yes,
Mm,
actually, it's a difference. Such difference caused by the style of education.
all right.
They don't have. They don't know how to act. They have no idea how they train themselves.
Oh, okay. It's good lecture for me as well. It's good lecture for me. Like when I teach or give the session to students, maybe I need to tell them how to engage. I need to tell them how to utilize or how to, encourage them to voice out. Yeah, I see. Hey, Koichi, let me make sure.
Yes.
What is the definition of high educated people and not high educated people? Sorry, I forgot to ask this.
Yeah. Simply speaking, we can judge by using his or her own history about the education.
Let's say,
Basically,
yes, please.
yeah, you are right. Yeah, if he or she graduated Ritsumeikan University or Kansei Gakuin University, he or her is quite well trained and so prepared to join the session, to
Okay.
join the study sessions. They understand how to act in such session. But for example, in the government of Osaka Prefecture, there are many manager class person that graduate only high school.
Oh,
They
okay.
don't know how to act in such session. So basically, they are so embarrassed. How I talk about the workshop content with colleagues. They are
Oh,
actually embarrassed.
okay. I got it. Thank you. I got it. Right. So it's kind of depend on their education history, not really because they are working in same office or maybe the Osaka local government, right? So that
Yes.
means it's not depend on their work environment. It depends on
Yes.
their education history. That's interesting. Thanks for your sharing. Yeah. Did you watch the YouTube? I think you didn't have time, right?
Twice for about just beginning of the video.
Okay. Do you wanna talk about it or you don't want
Yes,
to?
yeah. Yes, I have some ideas
Oh,
about the
please.
video.
Okay,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. I basically agree his idea, but I forgot his name. But even now, I have some questions about the actual effect of such educational style using ChatGPT. Yeah, the concept is good. The fundamental idea is good, but I doubt the method is effective or not.
Method.
Yeah. If I were the student of that application, that method, first I feel interesting and I get excited the power of power of AI, but maybe but I don't know such feelings keeps during the long time.
I got it. Yeah. Actually, I believe if people want to utilize AI, they have to know use for what, Yeah. What is their goal or maybe what they want to know, or where they want to go to. So if kids in the beginning have a lot of like interest, that's why they can search. But in the long term, I think because ChatGPT, the question is very important. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, how detailed question I made, then ChatGPT, how they react is very different. So that's why maybe if people don't think like they don't have the goal or they don't know what they want to know, then the question is become very simple. That's why they get bored. But if people know what they want to know, where they want to, go to, then they will know how to ask, I think. Yeah, that makes difference.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, but I like his idea. Such kind of device needed for to change the efficiency of the education, especially from the viewpoint of uh, teachers. Teachers are so hard. Teachers are so busy, and but nowadays student needs a one-to-one tutoring. So such kind of method are quite uh, mm, how do I say? Yeah, it can be a one of the solutions for such situations. Even if it is a crit, mm, even if it's not the best way.
Right. Because of that guy's application, the apps can show the teacher what AI thinking behind. That was interesting for me, actually.
I see.
Yeah, that was interesting. Like from the student's point of view, yeah, maybe that's just just AI. What is the difference between ChatGPT and this application? But for teachers, they can know what the AI thinking behind. But the problem is, I'm not sure whether they can show the pictures, like people has like
Maybe now well, I guess now it cannot show the picture, but in uh, in the near future, they can show it. It's
yeah, because I realized students have like, as you know, they have can say two style of learning, right? One is like someone who is good at maybe, for example, for history. One category of people is good at learning from histogram, like Nempyo, but the other one is like read from the top to the bottom. It depends on which way they use. I mean, way they are good at.
Good idea.
Yeah, maybe for you, maybe for me, not so difference. Either way we can use, but for like special needed children, they sometimes have like big difference of understanding. So I want to know, but that one cannot show, I think. I mean, the histogram things at this moment, yeah, it's really Keiji Shori style. That's why maybe
I agree with your idea. Yeah,
majority
I think so
people,
too. Yeah,
but not really super customized. Yeah.
but it helps the teacher actually.
Yeah.
So I think the mixed method is the current answer for the children's education. Not only the AI, but yeah, only AI cannot solve the problem, and not only teacher, the only human teacher approach is not so efficient for educating all students because they don't have enough time to take care. So the mixed method would be the solution for this situation.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how much cost it how much cost he pays to create these apps. I think it should be quite expensive, and if they are using ChatGPT, then they need to pay like every transaction they need to pay. So I'm not sure whether they can monetize or not. Yeah,
Yes.
probably VC
Yeah.
will pay, but when can be, like how we call that損益分岐点, how we call that cross point, how we call
Break-even point.
yeah, break-even point.
Point. Break-even point. Yeah. Yeah. I got interested. I'm interested in that point too. Yeah, actually. So and also I'm not sure financial aspect of that business.
Yeah, I
I don't
believe
know.
they are not making money at this moment. Yeah, but if become leading company, then in the future, yes, they may make a big money.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. So that's why we must respond to the change of technology in the education area. So, in that sense, watching this video is quite valuable for us. Yeah, we must catch up with the stream of the technology.
Exactly. Because many books said teacher will not be needed in the future.
You're right.
So yeah, of course, they're like a super teacher is needed, or maybe tutor is needed, but the general teacher is not needed, will not be needed in the future. So people have to move to this stream, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But especially for the children, maybe the adult person don't request such regular teacher, but the children is different. Yeah, we should focus on the situation that the children need mother and father. It's in the it's in the specifications of human beings. Children need mother and father. So, such an human relationships are quite important for low-age student, low-age children. And they study several things from the person.
Exactly. That's why that
So,
guy say, yeah, sorry, please.
So go ahead, please.
The guy Sao Khan said, AI can be a life coach. Yeah, maybe can give children the informations, but I don't think they can be really a life coach. The still human is very important for
Yes.
growth of the children. Yeah, develop their personality, develop their social skills. Yeah, influence their life. It's a human,
Yes.
believe.
Yes. Brain works differently when the adult contact to the children.
Okay.
The children's brain prepare the education facing such situation.
Okay. It's interesting. See.
Yeah, I have found one very interesting research. When the adult use the childish word,
Yep.
and the children understand. Now, the adult person try to educate for me. So, such the interaction happens every time in daily life of children and adults. So, if we stand consider as an adult person, and if you try to educate the student, we try to use such we try to create such education structure. How does using the easy word, childish word, and look at his or her
eyes,
using the soft tone voice. By using such method, children prepare now starts the learning time.
Okay. Childish word. Right. そうだね。じゃあやってみようか。Like this.
Yeah, really childish word. Not 座ってじゃなくて、延茶して、
Oh,
えー
it's really small children.
おしっこじゃなくて、CC。
Oh, I
あ
see, I
の、
see.
using such childish word, yes, nowadays we have found such effect of childish word
It's
by
interesting.
using such unusual word in the adult life. Uh, we understand now the training time, and the student and the children understand now the learning time.
All right. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, maybe because I was always saying tete, tete to my
Yeah, yeah,
boy,
yeah, yeah.
but I was using that word until maybe he was 4, quite big, but yeah, tete, 洗ってきて, something like that.
Yeah, 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 you're right.
Koichi, I'm just wondering, okay, for related to the child education, what kind of MBA you are planning to teach them, provide what kind of MBA, junior MBA for children? What kind of course is that?
Mm. Um, uh, in my plan, uh, I do the same things as MBA for adults.
All right, all
Uh,
right.
in other words, I uh, I request them to challenge to develop a new business by giving several uh, theory and method, uh, as same as adult
Mhm.
study.
Mhm.
Eh, but I don't use jargons. I don't use difficult words. But I think the content should be the same as adult one.
Right, right. Okay, so it's like something like economy, something like accounting, not forecasting, accounting, maybe finance or lean start, that kind of things.
Yes, yeah. The basics of business are not so difficult
Mhm.
for children.
Mhm.
For, for example, if children try to find out the need, unmet needs, uh, they should start the observation of the world, and they will find several hints from their world.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. I think one thing MBA lack of is customer interview. You know,
yeah.
compare FI and MBA. MBA is more like, okay, of course, they're
Getting a knowledge,
yeah, they're
right?
getting knowledge, but it's like in FI, customer, 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 customer,
Yeah.
customer, transaction,
Mm.
transaction. So every week we need to interview at least 5 customers and write the report and change the even though we don't change the business idea, but
Yeah.
interview and interview.
Mm. It's quite, yeah, it's quite effective. I think it's quite valuable to develop a new business. Yeah, I think it's a very good idea. So even for children, we should do such kind of a field work method.
It's
Yeah.
interesting. Junior high
Mm.
school means from 12 years old to
Mm.
15, 16, 17, 18 years old children
Mm. Yeah.
are your target
Mm.
customer. Mhm.
Yes, about from 12 or 11 to 15 or 16. Yes.
Okay, really like junior high school students.
Yes.
It's interesting. Okay, so when do you conduct the lessons?
Uh, mm, yeah, it totally depends on customer interview. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't know now.
Right,
So
right, right.
I must do the interviews.
Like I was thinking maybe summer holiday or, winter
Yes, you're right.
holiday,
Yeah,
the long holiday time. Children
yeah.
has
For
nothing to do.
yeah, yes, you are right. Because it can be the summer すなんて言うんでしたっけ、自主研究、自由研究、サマー
自由研究, I think it's like inquiry based study.
インクワリーベーススタディなんて言うんでしょうね。
Yeah, I think 自由研究 is one of the inquiry based study, like 探究学習.
Thank you. Inquiry based study. Thanks. Inquiry based study. Thanks.
Yeah. Because junior high school student is quite busy, like
Yes, you're right.
normal
Yes,
day.
yes.
Very busy. They have a lot of homeworks and they have like clubs to join. They have jukus. Yeah. But summer holiday should be okay.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a very good, very nice hint.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Koichi, for next lessons, next sessions, what do you wanna talk about? Let me
every issue I welcome, but I need the time to prepare.
sure.
So yeah. So now I feel I must get the more words.
More words. Okay.
I must study more words, and also I must study the way of talking about.
Right.
So
Okay.
so I'm happy if you provide video that can help my talking skills. Or giving several hints for talking about the daily life. Or
All right. I will look for it. So I will look for it and send it to you.
Thanks. Thank you.
It's all right. No problem. Then we haven't decided the next session date. So yeah, when you have time, please send me. But if you know your schedule now, then maybe we can just set the next session schedule.
I have time on 4th Tuesday and 5th Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Fine for me. Yeah, either is fine.
So how about doing a lesson in 4th Tuesday?
All right, sure. The 4th Tuesday, 9 o'clock.
Please.
Thank you.
The other lesson, I will send the schedule sheet to you.
Thank you so much.
In a few days.
Sure.
Sorry.
I will update. First, I will update the 1st June.
Thanks.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I will update straight away. So yeah, you can please update for that. Right. Okay, then I will see you on 4th of July, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
And I will
I'll do my best. Yeah.
Thank you. I will do my best too. All right. So I will send you the YouTube either podcast, that kind of things.
Thanks.
Like you can listen during walking.
Yeah.
Okay. So Koichi, you have a nice weekend. It's a Golden Friday.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. See you
Thank
next
you. See you.
time. Bye.